Spin me some poetry, Andrew. Spin me some poetry. Tell me, what is on your mind, my friend?
In the faraway land of Solomon Sand, Yertle the turtle was king of the pond. It was a neat little pond. Do you know that book?
No, but I thought maybe it was some poetry you had to remember, like in the 6th grade, and you just remembered the first verse.
It's a Dr. Seuss book, yeah. Yertle the turtle.
Before we start with Andrew, please allow me to read some Tao Te Ching, some random Tao Te Ching. Here, I never start. Let me go to the beginning of the book. Okay. Fill your bowl to the brim, and it will spill. Keep sharpening your knife, and it will blunt. Chase after money and security, and your heart will never unclench. Care about people's approval, and you will be their prisoner. Do your work, then step back. The only path to serenity. Tao Te Ching, number 9. God, I'm so fucking excited. The games are here. The chaos we've inserted into the narrative. Are you excited about tomorrow's show?
With Taylor? Yeah. Hey, that little ad was good with the background music and the cadence. It was good.
Brandstetter.
That makes sense.
Genius. Okay, so
you're doing the rope, huh?
Yeah, against your advices.
It's okay.
Hey,
it's probably good.
But I like it. It was funny because Taylor called me and he goes, "Hey, should I switch?" I'm like, "Hey, dude, I respect Hiller so much," and he goes, "I respect the shit out of Hiller too," and I go, "But you should just do whatever you want. Like, I don't even care if no one signs up to do it. Fuck it, it'll roll over $1,000 the next week. Yeah, right? I don't want to give the fucking money away." Okay, so quarterfinal workouts were submitted. Let me start. The leaderboard is not settled, right?
No.
But we do know, because from our thread going crazy, the network's fucking buzzing. We know that scores are changing all over the place.
Right. Hey, the best place to follow that is Helpin.
Okay.
Have you seen that thing? Helpin's got a link in his story.
No, but I also saw Craig Ritchie had some really interesting stats yesterday too. I'll bring those up at the end. Did you see his video where he was showing like the different, like how good you have to be to get through Europe versus the United States?
Oh, I did see that, but I didn't see that on his. I saw that somewhere else. Like Europe's much more challenging, right?
Yeah, he may have taken that from someone, but it was pretty cool. Okay. So Halpin. So let me paint the picture here. So, and then you tell me where I'm wrong. So basically, everyone has submitted their quarterfinal scores. They're in. And now CrossFit is going through and tallying and validating the scores and invalidating the scores.
Right.
And so we had this original leaderboard, and I'm really glad they're doing this because it adds a lot of drama and excitement, and we're seeing it move in real time, right? Like you could be like what Sydney Wells was in, and now she's out.
Correct.
And that's great. That's great drama, right?
Yeah, it's great drama. That's one thing it is for sure.
I mean, it's fun. It's giving Jake Kazan is so hot. Yeah, you should see his wife.
What? That's kind of random, no? He is good looking, dude. He's got a crazy beard.
But I really do. I really like Alex. Okay. Back as focus, Sevi. So there's all sorts of movement, but on top of that, the community has always seen you as the guy. And when it comes to reps and legitimacy, and there was this buildup and all of these pieces that you went to William Leahy, who was a complete shit show last year, and you were going to be present in his quarterfinals to make sure that he could get through it without a hiccup. And then all of a sudden we see that there are some hiccups in his, some of his movements got docked by CrossFit. First of all, do you agree with CrossFit's docking of his?
I'm not going to comment on that until the appeal's done.
Okay.
I kind of explicitly left that out of the video too. I don't know if you saw that video. I made one pretty early.
I saw like probably the first 5 minutes of it before I came live. I tried to rush it in.
So I wanted to. The point of that video was to.
Are you shaking? By the way, are you shaking?
Oh, dude, fucked up. That
Yeah,
sucked.
I've never seen you get shaken. Like shaken like you stole
Oh, that
something and you
sucked.
got home and the cops are at your door and you're like, fuck, like you want to throw up.
Right. But it's more like someone put something in your back pocket. The cops show up and they're like, "Hey, you stole that." And I go, "What the what? What do
Okay,
you
okay,
mean? What do you
okay,
mean?"
okay. Oh shit, Nick Matthews 76. So if this Will Branstadter's reporting Nick Matthews 76. So this is another thing. God,
Holy shit.
I didn't even know how much I like Nick Matthew until I saw that. That makes my stomach sick too. I would be so bummed if he wasn't at the games.
Nick.
Yeah,
That's
so
what
bummed.
Alexis was saying. So I like,
I respect the shit out of that guy.
yeah, man.
Oh shit, Leahy went from 2016th to 232.
On that workout.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry, I keep interrupting. I just can't believe this is so fucking exciting. I love this shit.
The biggest one is Patrick Vellner. I don't know if he's ever had an issue with
Is
the
he
sports.
is he not going to make it?
No, he went from winning the West and now he's in 26th.
So what do we know that's happening? Do we know, have they gone through all the workouts? Do we know if they're going through them in order? Do we know which workouts they're looking at? Are they looking at all of them? Like, what do we know?
So here's the deal is, and I have a video with a buttload of comments on it, and I thought it might actually be interesting if you're into it to go in there and address some of these people.
Oh yeah, I'd love to. I'd love to. Can you tell me the premise of your video first?
The premise of the video is Bill Leahy brought me out to his house to try to get him through the quarterfinals.
Okay.
And there is an organization out there called the AFJ who does what they're professional. They're trying to professionalize the judges. Have you heard of these guys? The AFJ.
Yeah. I laugh at all that stuff.
Sure. While that's okay, like they are trying to go hard and do the right thing. And they have legitimately sent out an email saying they want to do what they can to make sure the online nature of competition goes smoothly for athletes and camps. Okay. And I have that in the video, like an email that they had sent out when they first came up.
Okay.
There are, I think it was Brooke Wells has an AFJ judge during this workout. She receives a penalty. And I believe Brooke Wells' judge is a CrossFit Games judge. Will sit on the competition floor. And I've seen her at other competitions as well. And I've met her in person. And
the judge or Brooke Wells?
The judge.
So it was okay.
So she's a monster. She's a great judge, right? Like, and CrossFit has hired her to do high-level competition, real time. And then who were the other? I know Amanda Barnhart's also at HWPO, but it was Paige Powers was the other one with an AFJ.
Oh yeah, that one fucking made me unsettled too. That one made me feel like I was gonna have explosive diarrhea. I would be so bummed if Paige doesn't go to the games. I'll be so bummed. I love her.
And the thing that I don't think people are really understanding is,
how's Alexis Raptis?
She's an AFJ judge, and she seems to be okay.
Good. I love her too. Okay.
And I don't know if I'm always like open to being the one who's wrong on this, but I really don't. When people like me are brought to people like Bill, and these people are hiring, and it looks like HWPO brings them in, and Mayhem brings them in, and Proven didn't appear to have the AFJ judges there. What left are the athletes to do when it's the issue with an online competition, right? And I think there's a component of it where they'll see people like Hopper getting a score, the 260. They'll see people like Dallin get the 258. And then all of a sudden, there's like this reversal of scoring. And like, all right, these are the best scores in the world. What do we got to do to get there? Does that make sense to you?
Yeah. So you're basically saying that
I'm not saying that's what happened with Bill, but all of a sudden, like
you're proposing this
score is real.
Yeah. You're proposing that we did this show, the quarterfinals, Taylor Self versus the world. Everyone got to see the scores. They wouldn't have got to see them otherwise, and there would have been more secrecy around it. We got to see some of the fastest times in the world, and then so people tried to go as fast as they could, and maybe that added to some of the corners being cut in the full range of motion or following the standards in order to match their times.
Correct.
Okay.
It's like the 4-minute mile.
That event put more pressure on people. It was supposed to help you, but it added pressure that may have caused you to you to compromise your integrity in your movement.
The question I try to ask myself about this is like, what would I say had I not been with Bill? Right? I think it's an interesting exercise to try to do. And like Riley brought this up. If Hiller didn't know Bill and saw his video, he'd probably agree to no rep it. And I'm not talking about Bill's video until it's done.
Right.
Right. But when it comes to the Page Powers, now Nick Matthew, it's very interesting.
Have you watched their videos?
No.
No. And they're probably not even available.
No, they're not.
But you're saying that so many high-level people are getting dinged. Well, let me push back on you. Let me push back on you a little bit. Wasn't there an open workout where everyone would was there a deadlift in the open or something where everyone should have gotten pushed back on?
The head position in the open.
Yeah. So basically, do you think that that's what we're seeing? Pardon me?
It's the athlete and the judge. That's what they always say. But the thing is, when you bring in these judges and you're like a Page Powers and you're with Mayhem and you think you got God Almighty behind you, the CrossFit Games official judge, you're just going to do what they're allowing you to do. Same thing goes for me and Bill's situation.
Will you tell us at one point? Will you break down Bill's workouts and say where either they fucked up or you fucked up or Bill fucked up? Like, will you examine that closely publicly at some point?
Yeah, it's up to Bill.
Okay,
and it's up to me, and it's up to the process of it. Like, what's the best idea?
Right.
I think it would be cool. Yeah.
And you went really hard. You've gone really hard for years to where you're standing on this kind of.
Me. That's me, dude.
Yes,
that's me.
Yes.
I am the one going hard, not CrossFit.
Right. Right.
That's the fucking issue, though.
Okay, so there's two things here. There's the thing that the audience is getting all excited about. Was Andrew not able to live up to his own standards? And and they're around your house with pitchforks, like saying, "Hey, you said this.
Here, you want this? You want this? This is good.
Yeah,
this is perfect for this." If I don't go to Bill's house, there's a very real scenario where he gets more reps. His score was 236. Taylor got 249. And I think Dallin got 258. I think Dallin got a score adjustment too, by the way.
Okay.
But anyway, if I don't go to Bill's, there's a very real possibility he gets more. And
because he moves faster, not worried about.
I had told him some things, and he was not moving wicked fast as a result.
Okay.
He gets a 10% penalty, and like in a way, it dinged him twice having me there. So these people who are like, can he not live up to it? Like we were doing the thing. We were trying to get him through unscathed.
And it didn't work. It didn't work for people who got the AGF CYZ judge.
Like if he puts in a score, if he lets the calories roll over and he's even sloppier with his step ups and he gets a score of 250 and he gets a 10% penalty, he's not getting impacted like people. And I think someone in this group chat was talking about it this morning. Goes, my head was hanging over on the dumbbell step ups. I probably didn't stand up all the step ups, and they're not looking at my score. And now people like Bill are getting affected by it. That is, unless they're going to go all the way down to the 300 spots in all the regions and check everybody's scores.
Are you happy with this? Are you happy CrossFit's doing this?
Yes. But it's imagine there's a homeless dude on the side of the road screaming that the cars are driving by too fast.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, and like cars are like, oh, speed limit's 50. And that guy's out of his mind. We're going to go 55. We're going to go 58. And then all of a sudden everyone's going 60. And one day the cops drop the hammer. Everyone's getting tickets.
Right.
That's what happened here.
So kind of,
and like everyone should be getting tickets.
Right.
But it's the way that it fell, which was weird.
Okay. Let me go back for a second.
Dan loves my hypotheticals. He's good.
Let me go back for a second and talk about the LGBTQ judges. Do they offer insurance? So like someone like Paige Powers, she uses one of those judges and she would have gone to the games and she would have had a chance to win. Does she get like 100,000? Like, will they pay her now that they didn't judge her right, like $100,000 or something for her lack of ability to get sponsorships, chance at winning the games? Like, do they have insurance? Like, what legitimizes them? What would be the benefit of using them other than faith?
I think Brian actually did a video with them. I'll have to go watch it.
Brian Spin did a video with Paige Powers.
The other Brian.
Oh, Brian Friend did after she got fucking dinged.
No. This is probably a month or two ago. He had on a couple of the people who ran it.
Oh, if there's anyone who's been dinged, I don't give a fuck if like you're a nobody. But if there's anyone who's been dinged, like if Paige Powers is, but let me know, and I would love to bring you on and just find out what the deal is. Dude, so you're torn right now, Hiller, right? Are you torn?
Yes.
Are you having trouble thinking about it because it with clarity because it's your own guy that got fucking jacked? Because you're so intimately involved in it now.
I'd probably have to say yes.
Because so you're not just looking from the outside. You put your money where your mouth is, and you're not like if let's say you wouldn't have done that with Bill, you could be making all sorts of great videos right now saying, "Good job, CrossFit." But since you put your money where your mouth is, and now you're entangled in the what I love is the drama.
Right. The drama is always good. And dude, that video I made, I woke up and it had 17,000 views. I was like, oh my God, on the back end. It's like, oh no. And then I read the group chat and they go, you have 200 comments. Like, oh no.
Do you want to just go through these one by one?
Sure.
You had one job, like you've said over and over, standard.
Filtered by most recent. That's fine. That's cool.
Okay.
I always go to the top ones.
Oh my God, there's been 4 since we went since I pulled this up. I think the only problem is CrossFit HQ changes standards every year. That's kind of what you were implying, and chooses when to enforce them. They let all the deadlifts slide in the open, and the athletes thought they were okay doing things that way. HQ needs a concrete rulebook, judges course, and very clear standards for all the movements. I think they have that, and follow it to 100%. That's the part where we're discussing. This would not be an issue. The NFL has a rule book and they follow it 100% of the time. Preseason, regular season, playoff, Super Bowl. This is like if they didn't follow the rule book in the regular season open, then during the playoffs, they started following the rule book.
Hey, this is a fantastic first comment to read. Chalk Factory understand. But I expect everyone to be like, how dare you? You made all these videos. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. I did make all these videos.
And you're torn about now I'm starting to see the picture clearly. You're torn to speak up because you don't want to sound like you're justifying it.
Correct.
You don't want to be like because the people are automatically going to go. If you say, hey, Jesus Christ, now you decide to enforce the rules, then people are going to say, oh, you got what you want and you're pissed.
Correct.
Okay. You're trying to make excuses.
There's this bit in here where I say all Adrian Bosman had to do was sit there with a phone in his face, 5 seconds, say, hey guys, make it look like the picture or you're going to get a penalty. And all you had to do is post it across all CrossFit media channels. And I think that goes a long way in a situation like today and yesterday.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Adrian Bosman, the head judge for CrossFit HQ and the CrossFit Games. This year, we will be stricter than ever. I'm not joking. Don't fuck around. Study the rule book.
Bingo. How many of the athletes have you, well, I guess you can even say there's some that you've seen in the group chat. They are shitting themselves. But they should have been shitting themselves before the competition, not after they submitted their videos.
I think they were. I think, we've had a bunch of athletes on this show, and I asked them, are you shitting yourself because of the video submission and like your camera's not working? So I think on every level, they were shitting themselves. Mm-hmm. Camera's not working.
We had 3 cameras with Bill.
On Bill. Wow, look at this. God damn. An observation. Batman was removed as head judge of Zealous Games in the middle of the competition, tapped out on Athena, wasn't paying attention to the standards with Bill.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Should we address these one by one?
This one, if I address this, I'm gonna fucking go berserk.
Well, you brought it up.
I know.
I'm excited for this comment.
Okay, go ahead. You were removed as Zealous Games head judge. I just want to take my shot at this first. You were not removed.
Thank you.
From my understanding of it, you wanted to enforce the rules more strictly than the head of the competition, and therefore you said, with your reputation on the line, you did not want to participate.
Correct.
And originally you were told you would have all authority over it.
Indeed.
You tapped out on Athena. I don't think that you tapped out. I think that you saw that you weren't best for her, and you weren't best for what she wanted, and so if she was going to reach her goal, it wasn't going to be with you necessarily.
I didn't have the means to help her to the extent that I think that she needed and wanted.
Great. Okay. So it's on, it's on you. So it's on you. You didn't. It's like I had to fire someone once from CrossFit HQ, and I'm like, hey, and it was a great employee. I'm like, hey, dude, I just don't have the ability to lead you.
Correct.
Okay.
Hey, Seema, you've been the most active in coming at me with this stuff, and it's fair. It's called tapping out. I should have just never said yes in the first place. That's the
wasn't paying attention to the standards with Bill. Oh, that will be addressed in weeks to come. You don't want to talk about that now because he's.
I was paying damn close attention.
But you'll address it in more detail once his appeal process is done. You don't want to influence the appeal process.
Correct.
Okay.
Fondal, thank you.
Douche.
No, Fondal's the man. Fondal's the man.
Pat Lang, Hiller, my kid needs help proofreading his homework before he submits it. I won't be calling you.
I wouldn't do that either.
Okay. Okay, let's go. You're trying to make an excuse for your own misstep while looking up shouldn't be required as long as you reach full extension. You are still trying to find an excuse why you missed this part of the requirement. You are making yourself look like everyone else who has tried to explain their situation to you. Just own the mistake.
Okay. Sure.
Tinfoil hat. If Hiller wasn't Bill's judge, his reps don't get dinged.
Did you hear the bit about how all the AFJ judge people got dinged? Like everyone in all those pictures, like every picture I found of an AFJ judge, those athletes have all been penalized. That's a tinfoil hat right there.
But I would say this, Christian, although Andrew might not agree with you on that, I would suggest that Andrew has had, whether people want to admit it or not, an enormous influence why we have this wonderful drama we do this year. I think that he's brought a ton of attention that has not been missed by anyone regarding judging. Because just even a year or two ago, we had people getting into semifinals who clearly didn't do the work. You had one job, like you've said over and over, standards are standards, unfortunately. Hiller, you made the intro to Legendary, and now I'm too distracted to listen to your actual words.
The intro is damn good.
Oh, okay.
I came up with the intro before I came up with the video.
Fuck it. Let's watch the intro. Let's see this.
It's from a movie I bet you haven't seen.
I don't think so.
This is a kill order. I don't want this person dead. Fate does.
Is that true?
Here is what the truth is. Your name came up. Your name came up. Your name came up. Your name, yours. Everyone in this room, I invite you to take your gun, put it in your mouth, and pull the trigger.
Jesus.
That is what Wesker demands. Otherwise, shoot this motherfucker.
Jesus. I got goosebumps.
It's a pretty. I think it was a pretty accurate. And we know somebody who goes, yeah, I got a pretty good score, and I wasn't standing all of my step ups up either, and they ain't looking at it. And I think that they're beating some of the people who have gotten penalized.
I sort of see it the other way with the. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
With the elites being dinged and scrutinized and being artificially lowered, how many lower ranking athletes will be raised up artificially?
Oh, that's what we were just talking about.
Sorry, but Hiller's suggesting this could be fixed by Bosman making an Instagram reel.
So Bosman was on Mayhem's podcast. It's just a shame.
Meaning what? He was on there. Oh, and he didn't say it there.
Anything. He explained why there was an 85-pound barbell. That's something that popped out. But he didn't let everybody know they're about to get pumped in the butt.
That it was going to be. So you're confident saying that the scrutiny this year is the highest it's ever been?
At this moment, yeah. The only thing close would have been the pistols of. When were all those pistols getting? It was. Do you remember the year James Sprague got a penalty on the pistols? And I think I was watching James Sprague's video and I couldn't see anything wrong with it, and he got a major penalty for not standing up. It was like you had to have full extension and almost pause before you switched legs as you were doing your alternating pistols.
And you would have given him a pass on that.
I don't know if a pass is right, but I wouldn't have seen anything wrong with it because I went frame by frame. The way I did like the Luis Oscar thing, he sent to me was, "Hey, you see anything wrong with this?" And I go, "Maybe one."
The head straight standard is silly, borderline dangerous to ask people to race with. 2, many people, despite that, still didn't uphold the standard and need to be punished as such. My takeaway, if anyone... Go ahead.
Keep going.
My takeaway, if anyone cares, is that CrossFit should simplify the standard, stand at extension of hip, knee, and ankle at the top of the box. The direction of one's chin doesn't even give an advantage except for being safe, or make the movement box step over, which is even simpler. That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Having the head position is weird, especially when
I couldn't believe it when I caught wind of that. Someone, for anyone who's confused on that, there's an athlete who got a direct message from CrossFit saying that this is not allowed and got booted from semifinals for it.
Yeah, that's wild. I don't see the point of that. Here's the thing: if you're going to allow burpee box jump over or burpee bar facing burpees,
it is the head. That's the thing. It's the head. It's both. Well, it's both.
It's both. If you're going to allow people to do the burpee bar jump overs the way they do, where basically you just stay, you don't have to like open your hip at the top or anything, then making the head position at the top of a step up is ridiculous. Don't worry, keep your head up, brother.
Who do you think these guys as sources, both Matt and Mrs. Burns? Because I've seen emails
from CrossFit. Yeah. The Burns is.
You've seen them.
Yeah, I've seen them too. Yeah. They did say that. Maybe you guys are right, but HQ says you're wrong. They told an athlete that. I immediately have this vision of Ellie Turner sitting in a corner and saying, "Yeah, these CF rules suck, don't they?" Don't worry, keep your head up, brother. I can see the complex.
That's a strong comment.
The Ellie Turner one.
Uh-huh.
And why do you say that?
Because it's guys, imagine what it would be like to be Ellie Turner right now, right?
Like she's kind of happy to see the chaos. She's happy to see she pulled out. So people who pulled out are happy to see the chaos. Like her and Bailey Rail are just like roasting marshmallows right now, being like, "You
Bailey Rail from Mayhem, yeah,
yeah,
roasting marshmallows."
Don't worry, keep your head up, brother. I can see the complexity in the matter. Keep changing requirements until athletes either conform to change, forget everything, simply check out, or go to High Rocks. It's becoming silly and almost unbearable to watch CrossFit, especially after seeing who's in, out based on position. I want to say this. I hear you, But like, I'm a huge fan of the UFC, and we see crazy shit in the UFC all the fucking time. Like dudes like getting kicked in the head when it's they're in a position where it's not legal to kick them in the head, and the fight's still going on. And like, it's everywhere, man. I don't think you can. I don't think you can just pick on CrossFit. The people at the top running CrossFit making decisions, and the people in this comment section piling on Hiller. What is wrong with are exactly what's wrong with CrossFit?
Well, I haven't seen very much piling to this point. Have you?
No, I don't know. You want to call out Luis for some tiny infraction that you can't catch in real time by the human eye. That's not true.
That's not true.
Then get mad about CFHQ calling out your athlete for the same thing. I haven't seen the video, so I don't know if you get mad for that. This is one of those moments you need to take it like a man, admit you were wrong, and move on. Complaining about something you created is weak-minded.
Oh, I'm not complaining. You're a joke. That's fine.
Devil's advocate, did all workouts released have pictures? If so, would you think I need to match what the picture shows? If not, that would be like someone giving you a map and ignoring and getting lost.
I think I put the picture in the video. And to be fair, no one matched the picture at the high level because they're all going to the corner of the box, which they were told was okay.
Why is the corner of the box thing an issue also?
It was on the spectrum of things that are to be worried about when you're doing your workouts. Like that was a point of contention during.
But has CrossFit said anything? Has CrossFit said anything
about that? No. But if you want to make it look like the picture, it's the opening scene of my video, the wanted scene. Like, put the gun in your mouth and pull the trigger if you stepped up to the corner of the box, because that's not what the picture showed.
Oh, okay. Yep, fair enough. I can't imagine how painful this must be for the athletes who try to ensure the best possible setup for compliance. If the AF judges, I don't know what that is.
AFJ, Association of Fitness Judges.
Oh, if the LGBTQ judges fail to monitor the movements accurately, then what hope do any of the athletes have? I've also felt your highlighting inconsistencies was more about making it fair for all athletes and hoping CrossFit would make the necessary changes. What happened with you and the judges who are knowledgeable and trying to ensure the athletes are meeting the requirements? Just highlight the problems you have been trying to bring attention to. Do other sports that have qualifying events have these same problems? Yeah, dude, boxing's fucking a complete shit show.
Can we do a little practice right now? I want to try something, you and I.
Sure.
Let's say that you are somebody who's fit and you see CrossFit and you want to go to the CrossFit games. Sevan.
Yeah.
You have to understand the season. Yeah. You understand it because you do it a lot, but from the absolute floor, you look up at it. What do you think you have to do?
You have to get through you have to be, there's open, quarterfinals, and semifinals, and you have to fit in this certain top bracket to move on to the next, like any other sport. So if you do if you do good here in the open, you move on to the next. If you're in the top in the quarterfinals, you move on. Semifinals, you move on. You
do the open and you qualify. Top 25%. You're like, okay, we're moving on. You're fit enough to go into the semifinals and you got no idea about anything that's going on. What do you think is your best practice to move on to the semifinal? U7.
Read the rules and ask my affiliate owner or someone at my affiliate to judge me.
Okay. Do you think that person's more suited to judge you than the people from the CrossFit games?
No, people from the CrossFit games, if I didn't know, I would think that they were the absolute 100% authority. And if you were a judge at the CrossFit games, you would be perfect.
Correct.
Yep.
That's the issue at hand. And then the big
wow. I see what you're saying. You're saying that the communication, from HQ is so bad that they're, hey, wow, you know what they should be doing. So here's the inconsistency. Now I get why you said the faceless judges at HQ, because the people who are the LGBTQ judges should also be the ones reviewing the videos. It shouldn't be two separate groups of people. Holy shit. I'm a fucking genius.
You deciphered the code. And
you led the dog to water. You're saying that if I could pick the very best judge in the world, I'd pick the judges who were at the competition. I'd pick the NFL judges, not the Pop Warner football judges. So pick the judges who are actually worked the CrossFit Games, right? And then, and you already stated earlier that all of those judges, all of those athletes that use those judges also got dinged, meaning that there's actually no one in the world who can actually judge to the standard.
Nobody can do it.
Hey, that you instead of you can do it, you know that thing you play at the end, just do it. You should say no. You should say no one can. No, you should have no one can do it. Wow. That puts a huge fucking kink in the system.
And it's like you've got kids and I've got dogs, and it's like if I let the dog piss in the house all the time,
yeah,
it's my fault.
Hey, it's not that no one is perfect, Matt. It's that no one can do it.
And remember earlier,
and there's a difference. He's basically saying, let me reiterate this, that the judges who are the judges at the CrossFit Games. So if you were to have someone judge, like the way I do it is I just judge myself. So when I did the open, it says, who's your judge? I just write in my own name. And that's the least legitimate judge. It even breaks the rules. Then the next best judge would be some rando dude at your affiliate. Then the next best judge would be the affiliate owner who's taken the judges course. And then if you want 100% guarantee of your judging, you pick someone who's a judge at the CrossFit Games, who's also on the L1 staff. And you're saying that people like Brooke Wells, Sydney Wells, Nick Matthew, maybe, who did use the LGBTQ judges, still... Yeah, there's only so many acronyms I can remember. Everything that has letters is LGBTQ.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's fine. I get
it. You're saying you're saying if they can't do it, or at least allow them to be the video judges also, so that there's continuity.
There has to be something.
Wow. Look, I crossed the line with Jeffrey Birchfield.
Oh. I don't like when I cross the line with Jeffrey Birchfield. Like whenever I took a stab at Josh Bridges, I'm like, I know Jeff likes him.
The difference is the CrossFit Games is final. You have an ample opportunity to review workouts in quarterfinals and get it right. I hear you, but you don't need, if you had the judge who is also the judges of the video reviewers, how can you have those be separate people? Yeah, you can't have those be as separate people. You can't have those be separate people.
It's there's one answer to the solution, and it's to give the answer before the test. and that's why I suggested the Adrian Bosman Instagram reel. Hey guys, you are about to get boned.
Yeah.
Just tell us before the test. Like, this is the hardest test that you've ever done. You're going to take the ACT. You thought you practiced for the ACT. You didn't.
You can't pass the buck here. It's simple. No matter who your judge is, you should know what a rep is. No one's disagreeing with you with that. No one's passing the buck.
Dude,
just painting a full picture. Just painting a full picture, guys. Just painting a full picture. No one's passing the buck. Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. You're going to do a 1-minute AMRAP of push-ups. What you got? Everyone knows what a push-up is, right?
40.
Huh? Okay. Let's say that.
You asking what my score would be?
Yeah, 40. You said 40.
Yeah, 40.
Let's say Haley got 150 push-ups in a minute. How many push-ups you got in a minute? Still 40?
Me? Yeah, I got 40.
Uh-huh. And then isn't there a part of you that's like, I wonder what Haley's push-ups looked like?
Yes.
How'd
she do 2 a minute? How'd she do 2 a minute? 2 a second. Yeah.
But everyone knows what a push-up looks like. But the reason there's no push-ups in an online competition is because people do that thing where they'll touch their chest and not go up all the way.
Hiring a qualified judge doesn't get you off the hook if you screw up. Yes, we agree with you, but how can there be consistency in the judging process if the best judges in the world are judging the athletes, but they're not judging the videos? Will Brandstetter, how do we know the AF judges aren't also on the review team? I guess we don't. That's why he called them faceless. I guess we don't. Here's another thing that's interesting. When Andrew Hiller does the overview of someone's reps, he puts it in slow motion. And I think that's totally legitimate. I don't think that that's something that the online judges who are validating scores should be allowed to use in their critique. I don't think you should be able to slow it down in order to pass or fail someone. Because then you're putting a demand on someone that, like, you're doing it for purposes for people who can't see. But those people have to be able to view it within the guidelines and consistency of the judge who's there present at the workout. So if they use slow motion for that in order to ding anyone points, that's fucked.
You want to know my litmus test for that?
Yeah, go ahead.
When I first got the David Hippensteel video back in the day, I was driving. And I looked at it like this for a second, and I go, oh, that's bad.
While you were driving.
While I was driving, and like, don't look at your phone when driving. Yeah, I get it. But the same thing happened with the Louis Oscar Mora
That's
video.
how bad it is. You could go like that and be like, shit, this motherfucker didn't lock out.
It wasn't slow motion.
Yeah.
Same thing happened with the Luis Oscar Mora video. I look, I'm like, oh. And then, like, all of a sudden, I want to get in the garage and start making a video. But I'm, like, nowhere near my computer. It's crazy.
Hi. Hey. Hey.
I have the dates mixed up. Which is next Thursday.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna come home.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll see you in a little bit. I'll work in the yard with the boys. No, I'm still going.
Oh, okay. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Extra sloppy. Demo video just shows what you want HQ. Do you remember there used to be, like, these pretty crazy demo videos? Hey, I remember.
The ones in front of the white wall, the Hobart ones?
Well, those are the ones that are on, like, the YouTube channel. But there used to be entire events. Like, if I go to 2017 or 18,
Yeah.
I believe you would put up videos where they're doing the whole regional event before the regionals. And these were live competitions. You remember those?
Yeah. Did Jason still win the 5K? Yeah, we're not going off of anything HQ said. We're using our judges. We decided that in the beginning. We would just go off of what their one final score is.
Let me see if I can find these videos. Oh yeah, that was easy. Okay.
It would be worse if the professional judges were also doing video review. That means no continuity amongst themselves.
Dude,
I have no idea. That doesn't even make any sense to me.
You remember these? Individual event 6. You show the guy on the assault bike going hard. This is what's his face? Isn't it the judge?
Jason McDonald. Yeah, he's a judge.
So he's like hammering the bike, and it's like, oh, here's the standard, and this is for a live fucking competition, man. He's doing this for a live competition. This is what it looks like. Just so you know, just do this.
Hey, if the judging, man, the judging might be really weird at the games this year.
Why do you say that?
Because if they have some sort of like peculiar, like minuscule alteration to the judging standard, like your head can't be forward. Let's say, like they say, Lindsay's head's too far forward there at the top of that kettlebell. Those sometimes the athletes can't figure it out in real time. She falls behind 5 reps, and man.
Oh, and that's Kotler. Justin Kotler just put something up about this too. It's the real-time issue of it, right?
So no segregation. Sorry, real quick. I just want to read this real quick. Someone's explaining to me. No segregation of duties. Can't judge your own judging. You'll inherently be biased. Well, then they could at least be the judges who judge the people who didn't have didn't use those judges. Okay, go ahead. Sorry, what did Kotler say?
He said that the quarterfinals need to die. as did someone that we know, and it's an opinion that I think is evident in a situation like this. Because and here's why. I get the text from Bill, I look at my phone, and I die inside, right?
Yeah.
And Alexis looks at me, and she goes, "Why didn't you just no rep him?" Alexis fucked me up when I was fucked up, right? She does that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah. I mean, I did, and I told him, but when you're doing the online workout competition,
Yeah.
and let's say you're in the middle of round 2, you got to cut it. You stop. And you just have to redo the whole thing.
Right.
And like if everything goes this way, if the appeal doesn't work, that will be the regret that like I didn't stop him in the middle of a round and restart the whole workout.
Right.
But that's the online nature of the competition. You just do it again. Live competition, you say no rep. Yeah, guys, no rep. Haha. And then they fix it or they don't. Move forward.
But when you're filming it and you have the chance to do it perfect, you stop it.
Hey, who is this guy? Have I made a single excuse? I don't know. I don't think I've made a single excuse.
No, you haven't.
I just stated this is what I should do. Should have been done.
Dan Guerrero, Nick Johnson and Grace Walton aren't uniquely idiots. You're an idiot too.
Oh, yes.
I think it's on the athletes. I'm going to go through some of these. I think it's on the athletes and the judge to both view the standard, which is clearly shown on the website and on the scoring sheet for what to do and what not to do. If they do not do it, then it's their fault. I'd also like to say this, and the NBA is crazy also.
Pat Lang.
I mean, I'm not even a basketball fan, and I just watch it, and I just see double dribble everywhere. You're not making excuses, but you definitely seem irked that CrossFit has finally done what you want them to do.
That's accurate. It's the method which it was applied. That's all.
The execution, how we got there.
Right.
To me, it seems as if the athletes train hard all year to get to the games. Once the tests are released, the standards are tweaked just a little bit. It's very easy to watch a video and replay it over and over until mistakes are found. We were talking about that. In real time, such as the games or semis, there won't be any video replay or going to the monitor and finding mistakes. It's nice to see the professional judges come in for the athletes. They know the known or unknown who get reviewed harder and who sneak through just because of who they are. Yeah, that's kind of what we're saying. Hiller and Danny Spiegel of judging. Hiller, the Danny Spiegel of judging.
That's an underrated comment.
It's bittersweet. CrossFit just proved that they're going to do something about holding athletes to the movement standards, so that's a win. Hiller not realizing that your ducks were not all in a row when you thought they were just means you need to pay even closer attention to what movement standards are expected. We all should, no matter who may or may not be watching. When I did the Nopen last year, I tried so hard to have movements and video perfect, and I still failed. By the way, nobody from your team no-rep me. Please don't stop doing what you're doing.
Hey, this is Christopher Jeremiah. Her name is Amy Stone. She is a great judge and a professional. Hey, hold it. Wait, don't scroll past that green dot. All of which are things I said in the video, Christopher Jeremiah. But yeah, call her that quote-unquote blonde chick, dumbass.
How in
the fuck do you expect for me to remember everyone's name?
Blonde hoe is what I'd have called her.
Everything I said in the video is that she is a great judge. She's a
fake blonde.
Judge.
She's a fake blonde, Hiller. She wanted you to call her fake blonde.
All right. I decided to get that out. I knew there'd be some comments in here. I'm like, what is this person talking about? Did you watch it? There is an LOL at the end, so maybe I'm hearing this incorrectly. The tone is
No,
wrong.
you're not. That's just so fucking petty. What should he call her? The thing with tits? Like, if he doesn't know her name, how should he describe her?
Blonde chick.
The girl who had her right nipples hard? Like, what do you want to denote her, you jackass?
Yeah, and I know she's, and I know that he says it. I'm like, yeah, I knew her name was Amy Stone, but
Boz doesn't need to explain in a real, and if you would have said Amy Stone, maybe other people wouldn't have known who she was too. So blonde chick lets all of us know. It's just like in boxing, the guy in the black shorts.
Right. How do you not know his name? He's a great boxer. You're a moron.
Boz doesn't need to explain in a reel. Of course, he doesn't need to. The standard was clear. The standards, clear or not clear. I don't understand.
Obviously not. The standard is clear, but
Not for the best judges in the world. It wasn't. How are you backpedaling on this now? This is wiping out all your previous statements and reputation of standards being standards in one video here, regardless of who judges. It's the athletes who are responsible for their movement at the end of the day. Extreme ownership by Jocko should be a requirement for competitors. Oh, please.
Oh, please.
Oh, please.
Oh, please. Yeah, also wake up at 4 a.m. while you're at it every single day.
Agreed. Hiller can either man up and take responsibility for not ensuring the video was good or be a huge hypocrite.
See, these people are God, how is it possible that people can be so black and white? Like, I don't think that I'm saying anything or I'm backpedaling. I'm stating, I actually think I stated in the video that they did the right thing. CrossFit, right? And I think I've said it a couple of times. I think I've said it a couple times on here too. Like, good job.
Yes, you've just said about we're just focusing on the. We've been talking about the implementation of the change. Hey, if you can't see that it's fucked up, if you can't at least scratch your head and be like, wait a second, the judges who are the judges at the CrossFit Games, the very best judges, the judges that you would want if you knew your shit was being scrutinized, which it is. If you can't see that even them not being able to judge this or see the issue there, then you should probably just tune off the show, because nothing like that's it. It all comes down to that at the end of the day. That's what we're talking about. There'll be a whole nother video on fucking Andrew with a gun in his mouth and baking cookies and all that stuff, like petting his dog and like staring out the window being like, fuck, I fucked up. But that's not necessarily that. You guys are conflating the two things. There's two things going on here. That's the problem. That's why you I don't think they're the best judges, right? But it doesn't matter what you think or don't think. It's what they're held up to. That's why they get to go.
Hold up, Jake. Who is the best judge then? Who are they? And how can you say that? But he did make a comment above about the how do people be so black and white, says the zebra. That's pretty funny. That's me.
Saying they're not the best judges is like saying whoever won the Super Bowl last year is not the best football team. Because you could put together a team of guys that could beat them. Yeah, fine. But that doesn't help this conversation. Like, yeah, sure, we could put together a team that could beat who won the Super Bowl? 49ers? Kansas. We could put together a team that could beat Kansas. We could do it, of living men.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, okay.
Who would crush them? But when you say they're not the best judges, they're the best judges, just like Kansas City's the best football team in America.
It's the online competition, dude. That's it.
There's a huge disconnect in the way videos are being used at CFHQ. Are they judged or reviewed? Oh, wow. This is fucking an interesting nuance here. Unlike a live judge, an anonymous video judge can call out your rep in real time and help you correct the movement, meet the standard, and move on successfully for the rest of the workout. The online judge is limited to one angle of view at a distance partly determined by the complexity of the layout required. The live judge cannot do stop action, scrutinize all aspects of the body position and frozen moment. And they should not be allowed to freeze the video if you're an online judge. If we are having to video judging, then what is the role of the live judge? It's a great question. As an athlete, you'd be better off with a coach at your side than a judge who's instructed to be impartial. Or we'll see if go back to video review, where they confirmed that the workout was done and the score was accurate. Either way, we would all benefit from a clear explanation of standards, including wording such as if the athlete is looking downward at the top of the box, this is a no rep. So this guy's watching the video, not from the perspective of trying to fuck Andrew, but just trying to figure out the solution for like, hey, what happened here and how can we fix it moving forward? Not, oh, Andrew fucked up with Will Leahy. And if you don't think that Andrew feels like he let Will Leahy down, you're fucking out of your mind. Or that he's making excuses.
Hey, I also don't blame people for wanting to jump on.
Thanks for making this video and others like it. Please keep making them. Watched a lot of athletes posted videos. Judging is all over the place. Some of it has to do with the requirements. Strict form and max speed is nearly impossible to do or judge. Some of it is the workout itself that demands the athletes orient their bodies in certain positions for safety, such as looking at the box in a step up. Wow. That's another thing, right? Like if someone is being judged for their head hanging over the box, how the fuck are you supposed to know where you're stepping when you're tired and you're going max speed?
It's all it had to be was a step over.
CrossFit created the ideal Gotham, and you can't even live up to its standards.
Batman created the ideal Gotham.
What did I say, Hiller?
You said CrossFit.
Oh. CrossFit HQ never ceases to amaze me. CrossFit destroying their own sport. Obviously, they need to review, penalize people more than they have in the past. Now, all of a sudden, they're setting the bar higher than they ever expected to maintain.
It's like they're not destroying it because what they're doing is right. And that's the thing that people aren't getting. It's like, I think what they're doing is right. Ooh, Hepner posted his thoughts on Instagram. Ooh, that might be good.
Okay. Dennis O'Laurie, thanks for the money. Send more money, guys. Send more money. Like, subscribe, all that shit. Okay.
Hepner?
Oh, you're going there? Okay, go ahead.
Is this him on the beach? Oh, nice. Okay, here we go. I got it.
A man never shy to say how he feels. Jacob Hepner, former games athlete, coach of Olivia Kerstetter, even though he denies it.
Can you hear that?
Okay, let's go. No, yeah.
Unsolicited advice and opinions from a guy on his baby's moon in the Bahamas. Here we go. 2 thoughts. CrossFit controls the sport. They can do whatever they want. That's the thing you probably don't want to hear, right? They can do whatever they want. It's their sport. If you don't like it, all you can do is really cry about it.
Right?
Fair. Yeah, fair. I agree with that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I learned the hard way in 2018. It takes a lot, forearms. But here we are. Now, because they...
Wait, pause. Yeah, so what he's referencing there, you want to tell him what he's referencing about the handstand push-up?
There's a measurement. So the present day, they've got the 30-inch tape line that's got to be 10 inches away from the wall that you have to be touching when you do the handstand push-up, whether it be wall facing or regular. And when it was back then, you had to put your arm on the wall and do a measurement. It was a certain, I think it was half of your forearm was how far away the measurement from your thumbs or your fingertips when you approached the wall. And he's got weird shaped arms, I suppose, and he couldn't hit the standard, and it kept him out of the regionals due to the measurement. And it had to do with like a forearm measurement.
And he was good enough to go to the games that year.
Certainly. And actually, that's right on the time he retired, if I recall.
Okay.
Okay.
Proceed.
They can do it doesn't mean they should do it. So my second thing is, what's the fix for it? If you're going to give that many penalties for something, then at a minimum, at least, you need to be looking at the highest penalty given by gender in each region. What
Gender?
I think he meant by sex, by the way. He doesn't know how to use words, but that's okay. I'm not going to blame him for that. By sex. No one gives a fuck what your gender is.
does that mean?
Right.
That means if you're going to give Paige Powers a 600 and some odd placement on event 1, you need to be looking at all the 600 and some odd placements in front of her in her region.
Oh, that's a really good point. We've pounded that into all the shows from the network. Yeah, that is another serious problem. Yes, everyone who she falls behind then needs to be scrutinized like fucking crazy. Wow.
Ooh.
Andrew, thank you for becoming a member.
Oh, is this real?
Sevi, give
Yeah.
this. Oh, we plan PFAA. We plan on doing much more than crying, Jacob. Why don't you join us and make the sport better?
I think this is fake. The PFA rep. Pat.
No, I think that's real. Sev, give this to Hiller and tell him to put it towards his level 1. No, but thank you.
Hey, hold up. Check this out. Before we go back to Jake's video, we can do this again. The practice between one another. You want to go to the CrossFit Games, you go to the quarterfinal, you need to get a judge. Where on the hierarchy is somebody who's taken their level 1 when compared to somebody who is a CrossFit Games judge of multiple years? Amy Stone.
Pick the judge.
You pick, and how many people do you think fall between level 1 and CrossFit Games judge? of multiple years.
What do you mean fall between?
So like level 2, level 3, level 4.
Yeah.
Where does somebody who took the online judges course for $10, like where do all these people fall in line? Like,
Oh, the
if you
hierarchy. I would
Yeah.
so for me personally, I would want someone who's taken the judges course.
over a CrossFit Games judge,
No. CrossFit Games judge, then judges course, then level 1, then affiliate owner, then ding dong. Then
here's
myself.
another interesting thing that I just thought about. If the
Yeah.
people who are doing the online review judged Paige Powers in person, is the result the same?
Repeat that one more time.
If the person who reviewed Paige Powers' video
Yeah.
and took her out of semifinals
Yeah.
did it in real time, does she have the same result?
What do you mean in real time?
Paige is sitting right here. And
Yeah.
I am the person who made the decision to say 10% penalty or whatever it ended up being on her. That's me.
No, because that's the difference between what this other guy was saying, the difference between judging someone and reviewing. So we don't even know what they're doing.
Correct.
There's this, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, Kevin McManus not slowing it down. Yeah. But also not slowing it down, and if you're there, you could walk around them and see different angles. Sema boobs. I love seeing your boobs. God damn. 516 people watching. Hit the like button. Hitting the like button is like a nipple tap.
Do you see where the Google logo is on Sema's picture?
I know. I'm so bummed. I'd love to get another 2 inches of cleavage.
All right, back to Hepner.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, back to that.
Because I guarantee you, I'll make a bet on this virgin pina colada that 200, 300 of them didn't even video the workout and didn't even do it correctly. And if Paige Powers did it wrong, then probably 400 of the rest of them did it wrong too.
We know somebody who did it and didn't video it and is affecting people who have been penalized.
God damn. Dude, he
It's
just
not
said something
fair.
crazy. You're telling me she's being... Oh, my God.
You haven't wrapped that up yet? You haven't put that together? Yeah, it's nuts.
Oh, my God. She's so fucking good, dude, at fucking CrossFit, dude. It would be fucking insane. Is she out right now? I need to go look at the leaderboard.
Yes, dude, she's out.
I'm fucking tripping, dude.
She's out. Way out.
How do I go to
Didn't she just win Wadapalooza, finish second as well?
leaderboard for quarterfinals? She cannot fucking be out. That would be crazy if she doesn't go to the CrossFit Games.
Dude, Sevan, she's out.
What is she? She's North America East.
Yes.
Alexis Raptis in first, Emma Lawson, then Danielle Brandon, Erica Folo, Haley Adams, Carolyn Prevost, Lena Savage, Tia Toomey's in 8th now, Paige Semenza 9th, Sfi Sagafi 10th, Annika 11th, Rose Scott 12th. Fuck, I don't see Paige Semenza. I mean, I don't see Paige Powers. I don't even recognize any of these chicks. Brooke Wells is in 38th. I don't think anyone's safe, to be honest. They're not done reviewing?
No.
I don't see Paige Powers on page 2 either. I'm going to just type in. Can you just type in? Oh, Brittany Weiss, 51. Can you just type in her name? Can I just type in her name and see where she's at?
Yeah, you can.
Where do I do that?
Do you want? I got it.
Oh,
Unless you
search.
wanna do it. Oh.
I see. Search athletes by name. Paige Powers.
You're about to shit.
Teams, affiliates, articles, athlete. What do I do now? I click her name. I click her picture. She has 2
Paige?
pictures. She has 2 profiles.
Here, you want me to pull it up, homie?
I click the top one.
Here, I got it for you.
2024. She's only. Okay.
There it is.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
660. That's not a good number to be if you're a mayhem athlete.
Oh my God. She's between someone named Nikki and Hannah.
That's I would say irrelevant, but you're correct.
She's gonna be crying like crazy. Bring
But
Up
now-
Mayhem podcast 1 hour and 3 minutes mark from yesterday.
I can do that. You want me to do that?
Sure. Can you tell us why? Can you fucking tell us why?
Should I still do it?
Sure.
I got no problem with it. 19 hours ago, individual quarterfinals recap. 1 hour, 3 minutes.
Yeah. They talk about the LGBTQ judges. Okay, let's see. Trust me. Trust you. You're not even you're a member. Okay, I'll trust you.
Right?
You put in the wrong score.
I thought the age group leaderboard wasn't working or
I
something.
don't know.
Everyone was
apparently
losing
put
their
in the
mind.
wrong score. He put in just his 245 reps.
Hey, the funny part is that he gets after people on the Sugarwood leaderboard about putting in their scores wrong. He gets after them all the time.
Really?
Like, hey, you didn't log this right, or you didn't log that right, or like put your time in the comments, whatever it is. And
Got him.
he logs his score wrong.
I don't want to jinx it because there's still 5 more days. But what is nice the past couple years is we've had the games judges, and so we don't have to worry about everyone getting a nine.
We don't have to worry about what? Everyone getting a what?
Is we've had the games judges, and so we don't have to worry about everyone getting annihilated on the review.
Submissions.
Oh.
Yeah, shout out to the judges for coming out.
Also, I want to. A lot of people will comment and be like, "Why didn't this place get judges like this other place?" But we're never mentioned as the first place to do it. We definitely were.
the first
We started doing that in
pause this?
2020.
Long time.
So
Yeah.
so here's some of the most experienced people. This is maybe the most experienced training camp in the world, and they also have the same assumption that Hiller and I were making, that if you got a judge from the games, it would be at the highest level and be a guarantee that your shit won't get dinged. Even they know that.
I just got that fucking feeling again that I got.
We need
When
that needs to be an Instagram post. Jace Chan, dear Mr. Sevan, what's with the title? What's the title? Oh, of the video. I had a lawyer on earlier, who represents people escaping Marxist regimes.
Hey, dude, that's rough. Should I call Jake?
Jake Lockhart.
Yeah.
Jake Lockhart or Jake Lockhart, the head of Mayhem.
Yeah.
Are you friends with him?
I've talked to him before.
Paige is hot, but she's built like a linebacker. No, Paige is hot and she's also built like a linebacker. You have the wrong conjunction in there. Hiller, the penalties seem a bit harsh, no?
No. It's like it's just what they do. And
by the way, whoever suggested we watch this, you were right. Thank you. I trust you now.
Good job.
That's fucking amazing. You need to make that into an Instagram clip.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
sorry,
should
go
say
ahead.
that this is great. It's good. It's what should happen. But the issue would then become where how they move forward with it. So if next year the Open doesn't matter again, you hear people like Fraser on Brian's podcast say it doesn't matter. You have every athlete saying we're not peaking, we don't prioritize the Open every chance they get. And then CrossFit does stuff such as gives the worldwide win to a chick who doesn't have a video for her workout. Remember that debacle? I think it was Emily Claw, right?
Yeah.
Emily Claw, who wins the workout in the world. It's like, oh, don't worry. And I'm getting input from random sources over there that don't know one another that she didn't do the full workout. And when she tried to repeat it, she got a full round less. Like, that's how seriously it appears CrossFit's taking it. And then all of a sudden it's like, Rrr! So they just need to keep it going. That's all. Like, if you know that you're entering a country where you can't be over 200 pounds and you weigh 201, so they're going to cut a freaking foot off. Well, you can enter the country now.
Explain this to me really quick, because I'm having having trouble getting my head wrapped around this.
Sure.
If you do push page powers to 666, are we thinking clearly that now you have to? You can't let anyone. You have to raise her to the point no one can beat her who didn't turn in a video, for starters.
Absolutely. That's what Hefner was saying.
So you got to raise her up so everyone who has a video now has to be fucking shoved out, and then everyone who does have a video needs to be judged also, or else it's unfair to her. Not unfair in the sense that, like how I say, who gives a fuck about being fair, but just in terms of we're talking about a sport here, and and the goal is to with the intention and goal to get the best person to the next stage. Am I thinking clearly on that? How the fuck are they? I don't know how you justify that. I don't think you can. I don't think you can ding her unless you can do that.
Hey, you want to make that even more crazy? Same thing applies to Luis Oscar Mora, who got.
You can't compare someone who has a video to someone who doesn't have a video. You just can't.
Luis got sent down to 1,000. So she's 666. He's 1,000 something. That's 400 more people they got to look at.
I need someone to explain to me where I'm thinking wrong on that. I just don't get it. I don't get how you can justify that. It doesn't make any sense.
You ever see
Kerstetter just got penalized. Wow.
Oh my. Hey, how much longer we got? Because I gotta pee really bad. I'm like, I'll
pee.
stay on. All right,
No,
all right.
go pee. Go pee. Go pee. This is amazing. I couldn't ask for anything better, to be honest. Hiller, I'm a big fan of yours here. I've listened to the entire video and understand the intention of what you're trying to communicate. However, I think it's not really the final image that's coming across. Somehow, it seems you're trying to make excuses for something overlooked on your watch. You messed up. Everyone messes up. But this is what you've been building in the CrossFit community. The guys at HQ are listening to you. It sucks, but in the end, it's good for the cause and better for the future, we hope. Also, feelings that you had when you received the text image. If the other dude had picked up the phone during your live show, how would he have felt? I was watching, and I'm glad he didn't. I'm sure he also thought he was doing his best while judging Mora. Fair enough. Finally, don't give up. If you mess up, keep up the good work you're doing. Maybe just remember we're all humans. We make mistakes. Not all of us are idiots. Gabrielle Martins. Oh, nicely said. I know people are saying you're a hypocrite, but they can't see past CrossFit's lack of communication. I couldn't find videos of the APP about standards. It was on Insta. They said lateral box jumps, but you don't have to be lateral. It took 30 minutes to verify what they meant. Yeah, that was, if I didn't have friends who did that work for me, I'd have never understood what those meant either.
How far did Kerstetter get sent down?
Let me see. I don't even know if I know how to.
Kerstetter.
I find the site very difficult to navigate, but maybe I'm just old. Is she North America? Is she East?
She is. Oh, she didn't get. No, she's in 9th, dude. Where did she get penalized? This is incorrect. She won that workout worldwide. Kerstetter.
She must be in the West.
Yeah, here she is. And like this can't be correct. She did not. I mean, unless it's not a workout, she won. It would have had to be one of these two. Maybe I need to update. No, dude, this comment is incorrect. Okay, the site is trash. I don't know about that. I mean, I preferred the last one, but I don't think it's bad.
A telemarketer keeps calling me. I like that.
Oh, Joey. I think this is the guy. Yeah, he's bad. Who are you calling?
I have to call Sousa really quick.
Oh, did Paige post something? Oh, she did. Wait a minute. 20 hours ago. Uh-oh. I want to go to Helpin's. See if Helpin posted anything. What are you
Oh,
asking?
Hello? Hello? Oh, the phone's not even working. I was going to ask him if we can still use you for Taylor Self versus the world tomorrow. Kill Taylor now that your reputation's tarnished.
Oh no! Hey, you haven't seen this document, have you? From Halpin?
No.
Yeah, I
Halpin's-
understand if you don't want to use me.
Halpin's
You know what you could do? You can go get one of the AFJ judges.
Halpin's too smart for me. Yeah, let's see. Feel free. Let's look at what you got from Halpin. Let's watch. I would like to see what Paige posted too.
Hey guys, this is on nothing. It was from 20 hours ago before it happened. This is from Known and Knowable, and he's been updating this. So the last time he updated the dudes, 7:11 a.m. The chicks, 12 p.m. Eastern. But what you can see is he's been showing you where they ranked and then where they fell after they hit their penalty, and then the event from the penalty and the ranking.
Okay, so Augustus Raquelme was in first. He's still in first. Patrick Bellner was in first, and now he's in 28th.
Correct.
And is that that's in their region? Oh, Lazar Jukic took a hit. What do the pink mean?
That means that they fell out of a qualifying spot as a result of it. Yeah. Will Bennett is one that he really got hit. There's Billy, Arthur Semenov. That's a game.
So Leahy's still in.
Leahy's still in. Yeah, there were people asking that too. Yeah, he's still in.
Okay, let me ask you. Raphael Sanson. Oh, he's got it. Henrik Hapalainen went drop one place. Hey, so we know that they've looked at workout 1 and 2, and we are speculating that they're now combing over workouts 3 and 4.
Correct.
Okay. Like as we're doing the show, they're listening to this show in one ear and watching videos in the other ear.
Yeah. There's Luis from 31st.
He went from 31st. Wow.
Now here, this is what I was talking about. This is where he currently ranks 1,030th on that workout. So if you want to apply what you said about Paige, that's 1,000 videos that they need to look at in order for it to be.
I mean, they could get rid of 700 people just right away
for not having a
who
video.
don't have videos and just push them. Yeah, if you don't have a video, you can't even be compared to them.
I want to know what happened with Jacob Pfaff. He fell far. He was in a qualifying spot. Now he's 900.
Bradstetter, I doubt they're done with 1 and 2 yet. No shit.
I agree with that.
When is the official? Have they given a date when they expected it?
Benny Gerard got knocked, huh? Benny Gerard.
Oh, we haven't seen Ricky's name on there. Ricky done good, huh?
Ricky done good.
Or did Jay Crouch get dinged?
No.
Or Bailey Martin. Bailey Martin.
No, I don't think so. They're the chicks.
When's the official day, Hiller, that we're supposed to have who's going to semifinals?
I wish I knew that. I don't know that.
They probably gave a date.
They usually do, yes.
I didn't see go back to the top. I don't see anyone dinged that I know. Shouldn't Paige be up there?
She'll be on here somewhere. It was organized earlier, but no, it's not.
Maybe you have to click something at the top to organize it.
I think it's a locked document. I don't think he lets you do that.
Oh. Douche canoe.
He's got multiple names here. Helping. What are you doing?
Amy Kringle from 6th to 11th.
That's the first name you recognized?
Maybe there's a few others. Elena Karatala Sanagahua.
Simmers went down 5 spots.
Oh, shit. So some people went up spots. Look at Elena went up 3.
Right. Emil Lundberg went up. Matilda Garn's but I think she's on that team, the Peak 360 team.
So she got tossed out. Look at someone called Gooch. The Gooch.
Wait a minute. MD Gooch? Kyra Milligan. Why is she on the list if she's not been moved at all? And what just happened? It just jumped on me. Maybe he's updating it as we speak.
Scores are being corrected.
Where'd you say that? Hold please. Help him. He sees we're looking at his list. I saw it jump. Oh, look, new. He's putting in new.
Oh, those are to let us know that those are been most recently updated.
Yeah.
By the way, if you want to follow Halpin, you can go to known and knowable on Instagram. Known, I think _noble. Hey.
Yo.
Hey, dude.
Who you got? Souza?
Souza,
What's up?
dude. Do we have a reputation to protect, buddy?
What are you talking about?
Just in general, like we have a reputation to protect, and tomorrow we're launching what's going to catapult us and transcend us out of the CrossFit space with Kill Taylor. And I've chosen the people to be on the show very this shit. I mean, I spent at least 5 minutes thinking about this.
That's a good chunk of time right there.
And Pedro White, always wanted to do something with him. He's very funny.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
Yeah,
good
and Tyler Watkins is smooth and he's funny.
Yep, people have been loving him on the Dave Week in Review.
And Taylor's brand is skyrocketing.
Oh yeah, huge.
Taylor Self versus, but this guy Andrew Hiller, went from the largest influencer in the space to his reputation's taking a shot.
What happened?
What are you working? Running an affiliate?
Yeah. I'm actually leaving Station 6. Just worked out the Hayward Fire Academy recruits.
He was seen at a pro.
Sent one guy to a hospital.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he got fucked up. I think he might have had a little too much pre-workout or something like that, but he had to be attended to.
Wait, at your gym, a guy had too much pre-workout and you think his ticker got scared?
No, not at the gym. I'm over here at the training facility.
Wow.
Out in Hayward.
Booster.
Yeah, this is simultaneously doing both these academies. And so I'm out here with them today. And we were doing some friendly little relay races. And all of a sudden I thought he knocked the wind out of himself going too down hard on a burpee. But no, we had to attend to him. He's all right.
Did you walk right up to him and stand over and be like, you shouldn't have got the Pfizer shot?
That's exactly what I said to him. All those guys. See what happens when you boost?
Oh my God. I forget what I was even
talking
about.
What's going on with Hiller's reputation? What happened?
Listen, so there's just fucking chaos. So basically, everyone's getting fucked up on the leaderboard right now. And when I mean fucked up, I mean ass pounded. Like the great Paige Powers has been fucking knocked down to fucking like 600th place or some shit. I mean, or 102nd place.
Damn.
I know. And the best judges, the CrossFit Games judges were judging some of these athletes, a lot of these athletes, and their scores aren't even standing. So like, who do you get to even judge you now, right? And so that basically the event is unjudged. They're basically admitting that the event is unjudgeable, but but Andrew's getting I would say at least 1 or 2% of Andrew's fan base is upset with him.
Oh,
so I was thinking maybe we replace him on tomorrow's show, Taylor Self versus the World, with someone. I don't know who, but someone with a larger someone with a large who won't tarnish us, and also some video surfacing where he was at a pro Hamas rally chanting anti-Semitic slurs.
There it is. Yep, I already got the statement. Hi, Mr. Hiller. We really appreciate your interest in working with the Sevan podcast, but as of now, it is not the right fit for our brand.
Thank you. And can you and the check that we sent him? Can you stop payment on that?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and cut that real quick.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you.
Is Andrew on right now? Is he on the? Are we live still, or are you guys?
Yeah, we're live.
Okay,
we're live. Andrew's just sitting here. Take it.
Is he broken up about it?
Oh, he's broken up. He has a big tub of lube next to him. He's lubing his butt cheeks. He's prepped for. He's prepped for pass down.
I heard he's pretty good at video editing, so we could always use somebody in our short clips department.
Hey,
we're always looking for good interns.
Listen to this, what he said to me. Okay, so if you wanted to go, if you were in the open, right, and then you wanted to go to quarterfinals and you wanted to go to semifinals so that you could make it to the games, and you could have anyone judge you, who would you choose?
Just anybody in general?
Yeah, anyone in general.
Out of everybody in the eco. Oh, I mean, I would definitely choose Boz.
Okay, and then after Boz, who would you choose?
Andrew Hiller.
Okay, fair. Me too. And then after that, who would you choose? Yeah, look at even Jessica Velasquez says I want Andrew. Then after that, who would you choose?
And then I would take the middle lane judge from Rogue.
So Andrew asked me that, and and basically like the worst judge would be yourself. That's what I use for the Open. The next worst judge would be some ding dong in your
For
affiliate.
sure.
Then the next person after that would be an affiliate owner. Then the next person after that would be someone who took the judge's course. Then the next judge after that, if you could have any judge, you would have one of these professional judges that's been certified who's also a judge at the CrossFit Games. And what we have here is we have these fucking judges, right, who are the best in the sport. They judge at the CrossFit Games, and now they're parading themselves around so people like Mayhem can hire them and bring them in. And those athletes who are judged by those judges, they're getting dinged just as much as everyone else, meaning that the event is actually unjudgeable.
Yeah, at some point that's the common denominator, right?
Right.
Like if
I
you
mean,
bring
it's just
in
the
people that
algebra.
have been doing this for forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so then people are conflating that with the fact that like, hey, then now they're saying, Andrew, you're just making excuses. No, Andrew's saying, yeah, I fucked up with Leahy, but hey, also look at all the who didn't fuck up. And if no one can do it, then we were all set up for failure.
Yeah, and when you have people like you were saying that are very familiar with it, have done it a lot, and you have high caliber athletes that have been doing this for multiple years, and all of them end up screwing it up. Yeah, at some point you got to just say, hey, the standards on this were fucked from the get go.
And the point,
and what is it? Is it the head hanging down or something? Sorry, go ahead, make the point.
It's everything. It's all sorts of shit, but the head hanging down is one of them. But the thing is this too: if the point was it didn't matter who went on or if no one went on, I could understand this. But the event is supposed to move people on,
right?
And so it has to be judgeable.
Yes, agreed.
David Wheat says you can spin this as much as you want, Hiller, but Hiller looks stupid for crying about he's been screaming for years.
I ain't crying. I'm saying it's good.
I'm saying
good job, CrossFit. Yes, that's not.
I'm
That's
not.
like no, like they. It's the
I'm
way
convinced.
they did it. then maybe I might be crying about it a little bit.
So what happened? Are all these big name people like dropping down that leaderboard and out of contention here? Are we gonna have an issue where like we won't see some really big popular names due to the fact of this standard?
Yeah, we are already too. Sydney Wells and Paige Powers are out. It's just crazy. T is an 8. I mean, that's also like, I mean, no one's ever gonna believe that.
Hey, I wonder if Susie can answer this. Who is the best moving, longest tenured male in the CrossFit space who's never received an online qualifier penalty?
Well, I don't know if they've ever seen an online qualifier penalty, but I know Rich's movement was always pretty sound.
Currently competing, and also I know that I don't know that for a fact, but I don't think I've ever heard of this person receiving a penalty. Not
man,
Rich. Man, top 10 caliper.
Tia,
man.
Oh man, Bellner.
There it is. Good answer. He got
Bellner's
it.
Bellner's been pretty
so
solid.
Happy you nailed it like that. Yes, he received a penalty on the workout for the step ups.
Hey, dude, Vellner's down at the bottom now, dude. He could not make the games, dude.
That's not
no shit. Really?
He's in a qualifying spot.
He's at 31st, and they haven't finished reviewing all the workouts. That's scary.
Yeah. Wow. What happened to our guys? Was there any major discrepancies there?
No.
Before that
No.
MVP and then okay, that's
No.
good. That's cool. That's cool.
Hey, did that guy have to get taken away in the ambulance at the fire academy?
Well, the thing is that the ambulance is basically there, so he didn't really get taken away. But yeah, he got tended to. He's all right though. He's all right. But there is an issue.
I can't wait.
Yeah. Which
All
was pretty crazy. We didn't do that much, just some relay races, and yeah, it jacked him up. At first, I thought he was faking it to get out of something, but then when I looked at his face and he kept trying to go, I was like, no, there's something seriously wrong with this dude. Kudos for him to try to stay in it too. Yeah, it was. And then it was funny because I come walking out, the fire chief is there, the second guy in command is there, and the person who runs the academy is there. And I come walking over. They actually have this family day going on where everybody who works for the city of Hayward, they got the police, they got the city municipal people out there, they got the fire department. They get to bring their kids in and they do these demos and show them, what their parents at work and shit. So of course, there's a ton of attention on everything we're doing because we're basically right in the middle of it, like working them out. And all of the head honcho guys come over and they're like, "What the fuck, dude? You come in here and you do the workout with this guy in front of all these people, and we have to have him sit in the back of the ambulance." It was pretty funny.
Well, I'm glad he didn't die.
Nah, he's all right.
Usually a good thing when people don't die.
Yeah, that's I like to have that on the record. Is 0 deaths.
Yeah, good.
0 deaths in my academy.
All right, thanks, Susan. I'll call you later.
Shit.
Tomorrow's show is going to be off the hook, 7 a.m.
Yeah, I'm stoked for it. It looked like you got a ton of attention on Instagram too. People are gonna be. This will be fun.
Oh, Nick
I'm
Matthews
really
is
excited
out.
to see how this video.
Holy fuck.
What?
All right, I'll talk to you later, brother. Thank you.
Damn. Bye, guys.
Bye. Nick Matthew, really? Hey, did you see? So here's to prove your point. Your head has to be over.
The picture? Yeah, I saw the picture.
Yeah.
You mean like up, tall?
Yeah, it says finishing with the head and shoulders in front of the hips.
I think what Matt Burns has been saying
Is
here
no good.
is he's
Sorry,
talking
guys.
about Bill in particular, and Bill's issue was not the head, but there are athletes whose issue was the head. And I just want to address Matt Burns.
Let's look at the positive. All the heats will have superstars now.
Nick Matthew is in 500. Oh, so I did that workout, and like I beat Nick Matthew.
Oh wow!
But I don't have a score in because obviously I couldn't compete. But like, dude, that's the issue. You think I'm better than Nick Matthew on that workout? Nuh-uh. You know what that means? It means Chase Ingram beat Nick Matthew.
Wow.
Chase Ingram beat Nick Matthew on that workout. You think they're going to check Chase Ingram's video?
No. Not at all. Wow, another 34 comments.
Dude, that video it's something.
Wow.
Yeah, Pepper got a penalty, a couple reps. That's an interesting thing. I wonder how they did that. What is this? What helping? What are all these names? What Medeiros, Pepper, are these people who got penalized? Are you saying that Justin got penalized?
Caller high.
He did. A couple reps.
Hey, caller high.
Yo, what's up?
What's up?
I think for the sake of having inclusivity, they're letting too many people be able to fuck up the leaderboard. Shouldn't they have it where judges, okay, assigned by CrossFit, however you want to do it, have it be the standard, go to different affiliates that week of quarterfinals and assign these judges as the last say for CrossFit instead of submitting videos. You have to travel and you have to do the workouts in these areas, whether it's one per state. If you're willing to travel for the old regionals or semifinals, these people will travel to get their quarterfinals workouts done. You pay the extra fee, whatever it is.
They had 25,000 people in the individual quarterfinals this year. I think they had like 13,000 men and 12,000 women or something I saw on Halpin's site. And so 25,000.
Yeah, I get it, but
I mean, they would probably only like then 1,000 people would sign up and they'd be out, fucking a couple $1 million or whatever.
Jethro, I hear what you're saying too, but also like what we found at the moment is that these people didn't do what they were supposed to do, including my guy. Right?
Hey, and here's the other thing. Is this Jethro?
Yeah.
And here's the other thing, Jethro. We're still stuck on the problem that no one can judge this workout. Because even the best judges in the world couldn't even judge it. So even if we had this event, we would still have the same problem.
No, right. But if you get the people who are level 2, 3, 4 and up or affiliate owners, you are in a conference call or whatever you want, and you are the person, the last line to go. So CrossFit HQ decides, Andrew Hiller, he is in Chicago. You can go to his garage and you can perform the workouts. What he says goes, because we are on par with what CrossFit HQ is looking for, as opposed to some rando person just counting reps and then submitting a video.
I
Get
hear
rid
you,
of the
but even the
video.
best people in the world couldn't do it now. You don't think those AFJ CWY judges were like prepped?
No, I understand that. But CrossFit then has to make the decision. Are we going to have to go through this video review process and have the 606 person beat Paige Powers? Or are we going to decide, all right, this is it? The 606 person, they're definitely not going to semifinals. They might not even sign up. But if you have people pay $300-400 because you have the chance of going to semifinals, if you make semifinals, you get that money back. Your semifinals is paid for. Everyone else, that's the fee that you pay to try to get to semifinals.
All right. Well, thank you. Well coming
Gotta be a
to,
different system.
coming to your every state will now moving forward have one judge for the quarterfinals. That's the official judge.
Or California, you could have 4 because it's such a big state.
Thank you.
So that.
pleasure.
All right, brother.
Thanks, bro.
Good hearing
Yeah.
your voice.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Peace.
Peace.
I love Jethro's voice.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, Medeiros got a rollover calorie, I'm guessing, because he got docked one rep. That has to be a rollover calorie. Same thing with Augustine Riquelme, Patrick Vellner. This side of the chart is great, where you can see how far they fell because of it. Oh no, he's updating. Helping is updating. The screen is jumping. I didn't do.
Where does Halpin get his information from?
I think he can just pull data. So you can see Halpin doing stuff. See, that's not me. Halpin, stop it.
So Nick Matthew went from 17th to 540th.
Yeah. Oh, he just made this easier for. Oh, maybe he made it easier to see. Thanks, Halpin. He's assuming these are the people we want to look at. I think Casper Gamelmark. Damn. Dallin Pepper went down 10
Fuck
reps.
about Hobart.
Oh, now what are you doing? Helping? Knock it off, dude. Where's Hobart?
Hey,
Oh,
the only
wow.
name.
Hobart got penalized?
So the only name that matters there is Nick Matthew, and then Sam Stewart's a distant second, and then the rest of you guys go fuck yourself.
Hey, I don't know what he's doing here, but like, stop it. I want to see all those names again. Helping. Stop. I'm putting your screen away. You bothered me. I was figuring it out.
There's too many changes too fast, too advanced.
I just couldn't follow. I think we kind of sorted this thing out, huh?
Maybe we should do a show tonight. What's the Mike Halpin? Are you there? Can someone tell us?
Hobart is one of the people I would have had judge me. Zombie.
Yeah, totally. Me too. I agree. What is we need to know when the leaderboard is going to be finalized. Does anyone know that when it's supposed to be finalized?
Here, I can look it up pretty quick.
They have a date. You think they gave?
See you, Sevan. You just left me.
I have to pee.
You want to pee while I find the rule book?
Nah, it's cool. I'm good. I don't have to pee that bad.
I never had to pee that bad. Quarterfinals and teams judging and validation 205. I'll pull this up so we're not just looking at nothing. Look with me. Should be right here. Somewhere. There we go. Video review. Submitting a video is required. Leaderboard finalization will be no later than April 10th. That's not right. Oh, this is freaking last year. Are you kidding me? Oh my God.
Is there a new? Oh,
yes. But it looked weird. I thought I pulled it up. Should we look at the transgender policy?
I heard that there's a dude in the women's masters division.
Here, they changed this. Can you see this? Yeah, this is a different.
Oh, he said. Oh, here we go. Finalized on 4/29.
Oh, thanks, helping. 4 days from now.
Okay.
God, a lot of stuff can happen in 4 days, huh? Leaderboard finalization, right there.
Speak your mind. Go ahead. Hello.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
What's going on?
And just calling about the debacle right here. So, little input on me as far as that. I've competed at regionals. I've judged at regionals. And this past weekend, I judged quite a few individuals that are potentially semifinals bound.
I can guess what state you're from in 3 guesses.
What you got?
Louisiana.
Yeah, you're right.
No shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna go with Oklahoma first. I can't believe I got it. Okay, go on. Fuck, I'm a beast. Go
on. I just feel like the way that the rules are written, the way they describe them, there's just a lot of just nonsense that I feels like, what's the purpose of it? You know?
For example,
someone, like I said, like for instance, you put up the video of Louise about him turning facing the bar, not facing the bar. Like,
correct.
What is that whole reason?
The dumbest shit of all time is that thing.
It's so dumb.
Agreed.
It's a stress put on the athletes. It's a stress put on the judges that isn't even needed to be there. Like, what? Why does it even matter? That's one less thing to even think about. I mean, throughout this whole weekend, I judged athletes on Saturday and Sunday, and even me just going through the trying to remember, like, okay, are they doing this? Are they doing this on the handstands? Are they doing this on the clean and jerks? Like all those different things. Like we just need to go back to like straight movement, and then also think about further ahead, what issues are we going to see if we describe it that way?
You need to get a job at CrossFit.
I mean, man, it's just one of those things. I've already, I mean, it's just hard, you know. And hopefully, none of the athletes that I judge this weekend get hit with any major penalties. But I'm a strict judge. Like I hold them to the standard, and that's the way it is. But like little small things, turning around, not facing the bar. It's just kind of one of those things. It's just so aggravating from a judging standpoint. That's not even needed. It's a stress that doesn't even need to be in there. And that's just my thing on that, you know.
The head hanging over at the top of the step up is ridiculous too.
Yeah, like so I'm a shorter guy, right? 5'5". I did the step ups. And that's heavy. And naturally, 100 pounds is going to kind of pull your shoulders down a little bit, so your head might fall down just a little bit. So you judging just an individual that's literally looking down, but they're still upright with their chest as like a no rep, like versus an individual like Louise, where like he clearly wasn't stepping all the way up with both legs, right? He didn't have extension of his knee, didn't have extension of the hips, things like that. It's just one of those things where it's just like, man, like what the heck are we doing? You know? And another thing I think could be easily be done is if they need to set it, right? That if you're going to put your name on the leaderboard, a video has to be uploaded by every single individual. Doesn't matter, has to be uploaded somewhere. If you don't upload the video, your name gets taken off, right?
Pretty sure Rogue did that.
Or you just get thrown down to like that's like the scaled version. So the highest you can finish if you don't have a video is below the worst video.
The worst
guy.
person who
Yeah,
has a video.
yeah. I'd be fine with that. Yeah.
And if you do that, you won't have these individuals like Nick Matthew that got hit with a penalty. So now he's like 690th or whatever on the workout. And you're going to tell me like all those individuals before him all did 100% correct reps. No, but he's gonna have the kind of outfall from it because of his name and his placement. Those other individuals, the 650 people in front of him, they're never going to get judged. Their videos are never going to get judged. So he's getting screwed, you know?
I'd like to see this fixed before there's peace in the Middle East.
I think that would be the right stand, you know, on that. But man, I love the games and I love everything. I've been to I went to Carson 4 years. I went to Wisconsin 4 years. I'll end up going to Dallas for a couple years while it's there. I love everything about it. I love the sport of it. I competed in a long time as an affiliate owner. I don't have the time to put my effort into it as much as I
You
used
still
to.
own an affiliate?
Yeah, I'm 14 years. Yeah.
Oh, what affiliate?
CrossFit Denham Springs. I'm
Oh.
right outside of Baton Rouge.
What's your name?
Brad Patty.
Brad, nice to meet you, dude. Thanks for calling.
You're kind of close to Bill.
Yeah. He's in Mandeville, so I mean I'm from Hammond area, so that's literally only like 30 minutes away.
Damn. Is your rope relatively close to your pull-up rig?
So I actually had to go to a different affiliate to do the rope climb workout because I don't have ropes inside my gym. I have them outside my gym. So it was one of those things. But yeah, I trained with Brandon Luckett for years. I was a coach on the teams that he was on for years. So I know all those guys, born and raised down here as far as that. So
what's up with Brandon Luckett's score? Is he still in it?
He's looking good.
He moved up to second. Yeah, he moved up to second.
What a beast, dude. What a fuck. Hey, do you know him? Do you talk to him?
Yeah. Very well.
Oh, what's he do? I love that guy. He was on last time he was on the show. He said that he was kind of retiring. He said he would still stay fit, and then we saw him pop up in teams last year, and now he's going individual again. What changed? Because I know he was working with his, as you guys say in the South, his daddy.
Yeah. So him and his dad started a business years ago, and they kind of have like territories between him and his dad. I mean, they're both really, really intelligent. The whole family's very intelligent. I think. His brother JP is a doctor. His sister, I think she's going to be a doctor. The whole family's very, very intelligent individuals. But I mean, the dude's fit. I mean,
fitter than John Young.
He's always been fit. But as he's gotten older, you know, he struggled with the strength stuff for a long time just because he was a smaller, he was a little bit taller, but a little bit skinnier, you know. But he's putting on some weight over the last 3-4 years, and I mean the dude is a complete animal. You know,
he's put on some girth.
I've had the ability to be around him for quite a many years, and he's impressive. You know, every time you see him. Have you checked out his business, the Iman company?
No.
Yeah, it's cool.
He's got a little business where he does programming. And basically all of his workouts are like imams and stuff like that. And he's got those workouts are insane.
Andrew follows him.
I like him.
Shitload of followers. Oh, he's fucking jacked, dude.
Dude, Brandon looks great. Dude. He looks great. I saw him do workout too. Smoked it.
Oh, he would be so. Which is he a West or East? He's East.
West.
Yeah, well, he's in the same one with Medeiros.
Yeah, he's in second of Medeiros right now in the West. Crazy.
Oh, that would be awesome. I would love to because I'm going to go to the West semifinal. He'll be so fun to work with. He's great.
Is the West at the same place that the games were at?
Yes, sir. Carson. Yep, in that tennis stadium.
Man, dude, that's such a cool place.
Yeah, it's going to be dope.
Oh my gosh, I went there for 4 years, and that was probably that was like old school CrossFit. Like I was in the video when Rich Froning was climbing up the rope and he like falls all the way at the top. I'm in the back of the video, just like screaming my head off.
I know. I heard you called him a pussy. I heard. Is that true?
No, I didn't call him. No, you can't call Rich Froning a pussy. Come on now.
All right. Just checking. I just wasn't sure if that was you or not.
Nah, but man, it was. Those are some great times, man.
How excited are you for tomorrow at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time? Kill Taylor. You think anyone's going to beat him in the workout and get the $500?
What is the workout? I'd like to do it. What, have you announced it yet?
No, you won't know it because we can't let you guys get the money. We're putting everyone at a huge disadvantage. You'll see Taylor do the workout. That's when you'll hear about it for the first time. There's rope climbs there's a rope in it. I don't know if it's rope climbs. You need a 15-foot rope that's hanging from the ceiling and kettlebells. He hasn't even said the weight of the kettlebells. Then he'll do the workout, and then there'll be people in the chat who who will DM me their phone number, and then on the work phone, and then I'll send them a link. And then we'll go live with them and see if they can beat it. And if they beat it, they get $500. Well, no, you have to beat it and be the best person who beat it. So if 3 people beat it, only one of them wins 500. But if no one wins it, we roll it over to $1,000 the next week, and 1,500 the next week, and 2,000.
How impressive is he?
Oh my God! Talk about a guy who's fucking striking while the iron is hot. He's fucking living up to all of it, right?
Yeah, I mean, I knew about Taylor whenever he competed. And I think he missed it by, a spot at the CrossFit Games. And then he got buried by that pig. So I didn't really know. I knew of him. You know, I knew he was fit. But man, what he's did in the in the Open, in the quarterfinals was crazy. But he's impressive. But man, he sent it on that last one, and it was fun to watch.
I'm pretty sure one of the weeks too, the workout that he's going to end up doing is 5 minutes burpee box jump overs, and give the world a chance to beat him at that, but also for him to kind of regain his reputation. Although fuck man, it only helped his reputation to see him collapse, right?
Yeah. Did he say was it nerves? Was it that he just came out too hot? Did he ever say what he thought was the issue with that?
There's something called lactodosis.
That's not real.
There's something where supposedly you build up so much lactic acid that it crosses into your fucking brain, and you basically shut down. And it could give you actually brain damage. And basically,
no shit.
That's what happened to him. He said for 30 minutes he felt like his cranium was filled with pudding. Hiller says it's bullshit. He's just a pussy.
It's crap. No, I didn't say that either.
Oh,
I mean, if he redid that workout today, he obviously would probably be somewhere way faster than his time that he had.
He said he was. He says no. He still will stand by that. No one in the world can beat him at that workout. He still claims that I can get beat anyone in the world at that.
I don't necessarily. I don't know about that after watching his first attempt at it, but he's definitely a fit dude, and I think he would definitely be up there, with Hopper and with Colton as well. But
he used to be a drug addict, maybe like an old piece of heroin, and one of his arteries broke off and went to his fucking brain.
That might be it.
Man, I don't know, but that was insane to watch.
Well, hey, thank you for calling. 14 years as an affiliate's badass. It's an honor to have you as a listener, and feel free to call in anytime.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
All right, dude.
Yep.
Ciao.
Bye.
Bye.
All right.
I like that guy. Something about the accent of people down there, I think. It's good. And you picked it up in one state. That was crazy.
Thank you. I was going to go Oklahoma, and then I pivoted quickly.
Hey, this is a comment. Mauricio, do you think that going from 10% to 25% is affecting the fitter athletes because of one-time home runs? Absolutely. We've talked about that.
What does that mean? I don't even understand that. What does that mean?
It's the phenomenon. It's what Hepner talked about. If Page Powers goes to 600th, you have to check all the 600 videos. And when you take more people, Chase Ingram's a great example. I think he got 100 and almost 90 reps on that step-up workout, right? And I don't think Chase would be upset with me saying I don't think he makes the top 10% this year in the open division, but he made the top 25%. So Chase is a one-time example of somebody who is affecting Nick Matthews' score now.
It's a problem. Hey, Mrs. Gazan, hi.
There you go, Keith Knapp.
Yo, how's it going?
Oh,
this is Alex Gazan.
Day's perfect now that you're calling in. How are you?
Damn, what's up?
Good.
Jake was like, "Hey, call someone." I was like, "Okay." So I'm calling.
What you're North America West?
Yeah.
And have you gotten any correspondence from CrossFit Inc.?
Workouts 1 and 2 are good. I haven't heard anything about 3 or 4, but I cleared that one.
And how do you know
The
that they
bad one.
call you and they say, "Hey," they call or they send you an email and say, "Just so you know, we've reviewed workouts 1 and 2, and you're good to go."
Yeah, they'll send you an email like per workout, like workout 1, we've reviewed your video and like your score's accepted. So they'll either say that your score's accepted or it's penalized or it's like rejected. So you'll get usually like one of 3 responses.
Do you know anyone else who's gotten emails from CrossFit regarding workouts 1 and 2 being accepted?
Yeah, I know like a good amount of people that are accepted. I also know a lot of people that aren't. Yeah, it's wild. I don't even understand what's happening.
I wonder, Alex, if they wait till they have everyone reviewed for 1 and then send out all the emails together, or so that way we can
No, because I got mine reviewed literally like a couple days ago.
Okay.
And then like Studs got hers this morning. So I don't know if they just I don't know. I don't know the order because I've had 2 of mine reviewed now for a couple days, and some people are just getting emails.
So we have no idea if they're actually on workout 3 or 4 yet because they just send them out as they're done.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you anxious about it?
No, I feel pretty good. I like all my videos. I like watched them and they were all fine. And I sent a backup video for 3 already just because my timer looked a little blurry. But like, I feel like the only reason I would have been nervous was because it seemed like they were kind of giving really random penalties for the step up workout. But like I said, that was cleared, so I'm not stressed anymore.
Awesome. So you're going to the semifinals.
That's the plan, unless they pull something crazy on the next workouts too.
Hey, do you win some money if you take first place in the quarterfinals? Is there a prize?
There's not, and I think if there was, it would just be worldwide. I don't think they would do it based on region.
Do you think that there's any chance tomorrow that you would compete against Taylor Self and the Kill Taylor show?
That's also why I'm calling. Jake told me to ask about it. You guys aren't saying the workout yet?
No, we are not saying the workout yet. We're trying to make it so no one can win. So we just want to give you as little notice as possible.
Gotcha.
But all you'll need just to be somewhere where there's a rope that's 15 feet long and some kettlebells and a cell phone.
All right.
And a cell phone.
All right.
And
I could be convinced.
And if you beat his score and everyone else's score who enters, and there won't be a lot of people who can enter, like we'll only be able to take 4 or 5 people.
Is he gonna have a week with bench press?
Maybe we're gonna do this every.
Not knowing Taylor. Taylor's got a god awful bench press.
We're gonna do this every week until we've completely taken over. Until it's like the only thing people want to watch.
It actually is really entertaining. Watching him die on the box jumps was my favorite part of quarterfinals.
Mine too. You and I probably have a lot in common.
Hey Alex, how's everyone's video submissions going over at Underdogs? Anyone get dinged over there?
So far so good. I think there's a girl in the East. Her name's Sam Pugh. She got dinged, but she wasn't in contention anyway, so it just knocked her down a little bit.
Because you're over there with like Ellie Scott. Ellie's good, right? She's the picture on all of it. She's good.
Yep. She said she got a 2-rep penalty, so she didn't get a major penalty. So she's good to go. As far as I know, Kyra's good to go.
Good.
Yeah. It sucks. Underdogs, like Australian underdogs, there's like shit going on there too. Caitlin Van Ziel, her like video link didn't work. And I guess like she didn't see the email within a certain timeline. So when she responded like, hey, like it should work, like they were just pretty much like, nope, like you're out. But she had like sent the video on time and had her score in on time. Wild. It's so wild.
Wow. So what is there? Is that a done deal? She's out, or there's still some? You guys are still contesting it, or Kotler's still contesting it.
she told me she's out, but I have such a hard time believing that like that's just the end of it. Like if you submitted your score on time, you have proof that you sent the video on time, but the link just didn't work. Like I feel like you obviously aren't going to cheat your score because it has to be the same score once the video does work.
And
I
you
don't
can
know.
see,
I don't
and you
really
can see when the
get
video
that.
was uploaded too. It's not like you can change that.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't think that that's fair. That's actually a big problem too. Like Laurie, I can't pronounce her last name, but she's in
Kuna?
South America. Like that happened to her. Yeah, Laurie Kuna. That happened to her. There's a few people that happened to. So it's just I don't know. Like I said, I posted this on my story. I don't know who's got their panties in a wad, but people are out for something.
Hey,
That's why I was excited that you called.
would it be a shame to you if Paige Powers didn't make it?
Oh, for sure. Like I think the idea of the CrossFit Games is to find the fittest on earth, and if all these penalties let all these other people at semifinals, like it just takes away from like I'll say like the quality of the athletes that are gonna be there. And Paige Powers, obviously, like you've seen in live competition, like she moves well. She's never had like movement problems before, so it's just like it'd be devastating. She's a phenomenal athlete, and I think a really sweet girl. Like it's terrible.
And she's definitely games caliber, no doubt.
No
Yeah,
doubt.
she won Wadapalooza. She was top. I think she was top 10. Like she's fit.
Hey, was Kotler your judge for all your workouts?
Yeah.
And does he go crazy during all of them like that?
No, so the video is actually kind of funny because I just got like not nervous for that one, but like we were at the gym for a long time, and like I guess like the hype and the adrenaline of quarterfinals just starts to like get to you a little bit. And I went up to him because I like want to like tell him what I need, right? Like you don't want like someone just yelling at your face if like that's not going to help you. And I was like, hey, like just so you know, like I kind of want to zone out for this workout. Like I just want to like be in my own like little world. And he's like, word for word, what the fuck does that mean? And I was like, he's like, you mean you're not gonna try? I was like, no, like I'm gonna try. I just like want to be chill. Like I don't want to stress. And he was like, okay, well, I'll just tell you if you're like taking too long on your breaks of wall balls then. And I was like, okay. And you could tell he was like so stressed the moment I said that. But he didn't say much. Like he just kind of was like, all right, like good job, like you're doing good. And then like halfway through the workout, he was like, all right, like if you keep this up, like you're gonna have a good time. Like keep going. And then after the workout, he just went fucking nuts. It was awesome.
That's workout 2.
Yeah.
And you got 6th place in the world. Now on that last rep, I just noticed you actually jump over and clear the entire box. Was that the plan?
I mean, I saw people do it, so I was like, okay, like I can clear this one.
Is that the only rep you did like that?
Yeah.
Just to get the last rep.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, that's championship shit. Good job. You're a future champ. Look at you. Fucking A, Alex Kazan.
Thanks. Dude, yeah, Justin's awesome. That like I could watch that video on repeat and it just gets me so hyped.
All right. Well, hey, thank you for calling in. Good to hear
Yeah.
your voice. You're wonderful. It's a pleasure and honor for us at the Sevan podcast to have you call in. Tell your husband he's wonderful too. Thank you.
Good job.
Yep, for sure. Maybe tomorrow even.
Oh yeah, maybe tomorrow. All right. Love you guys. Bye.
Love you too. Bye. Alex Kazan sitting currently in first place
in the West.
Quarterfinals in the West. Wow. Right below her, Emily Rolfe, Abigail Domit, Ariel Lowen, Rebecca Fuselier. Say it again.
Most jack chick in CrossFit.
Yeah.
Natural.
Yeah. Part reptile.
I made a video on it. You know how you know? Because she could bench 225 pounds at the age of 14.
I know, crazy.
Hey, someone in here goes.
You think that's genetics, or you think that's hormones? You think it's? Do you think like if we did a hormone test, you think our hormones are just fucking like through the roof?
It's like one and the same, I'd say.
Okay, all right.
And also, it's like just the way you're kind of made up. Some people are made to be good bench pressers. Hey, straight up against Taylor in a bench press would be good. Like a 1 rep max, her versus Taylor. I'm pretty sure she might be able to take him straight up. No scaling.
Wow, that would be wild. The overall leaderboard, let's take a look at it for the women in the quarterfinals. Emma Lawson in first.
Emma Lawson.
I think at one point I saw Gabriela Magawa in first. Emma Lawson in first. Alexis Raptis in second. Gabriela Magawa in third. Laura Horvat in fourth. Danielle Brandon in fifth. Maddie Sturt. Wow, Maddie. Madeline Sturt.
Cool. Emma Tall.
Jay Crouch is owner. Manon Anganese, 7th. Emma Tall in 8th. Emma McQuaid in 9th. Alex Kazan sitting in 10th. Gazan, yep. Haley Adams in 15th. Ariel Lowen in 16th.
Haley Adams moved up. I think she was in 20th. She's gone up 5 spots.
Gracie Walton in 19th. Still, Tia Toomey now in 29th. Oh, that's in the world.
That's where she got kicked to after that one penalty. Turi.
Where is she?
38. She's up a couple. Right there. 37.
High Rocks Girl in 38th. Sigmund's Daughter in 43rd. Stanley in 47th.
Hey, Amanda Barnhart's impressive where she's sitting. Because she basically wasn't doing anything because of her shoulder for a bit. Now she's top 50 in the world.
Hey, does everyone on the top 50 in the world get to go to? Are these all semifinal people, or do some of these that's still not even good enough to go to the semifinal?
They're all good. Once you get to the back end of, I bet, like 80 to 100, there might be some chicks and dudes in the Europe region that might not make it because it's so dense over there.
This is a good question. Is Sarah Sigmund's daughter Underdog's athlete? Who knows?
Not from what I know. I don't think so.
Where do you think she is?
That's a great question. I'm like trying to rack my brain on that. I don't know.
Janikowski still in first. Adler second. Victor Hoffer third. Krennikov fourth. Hatfield fifth. Bjorkman Carl Goodmanson sixth. Moritz Fiebig seventh. Jason Hopper eighth. Jay Crouch ninth. Anola Kai 10th. Ricky Garrard 11th. Medeiros 12th. Guillaume Brandt 13th. 14th Samuel Cornway. 15th Samuel Quant. 16th Fabio Benito. 17th Benoit Boulanger. Harry Lightfoot 18th. Nika in 19th.
Hey, Dallin got a 10-rep penalty on that first workout, and he's still in 9th in the world.
Travis Mayer 28th. Jack Farlow 32nd.
Jake said yes, she is. I wonder if that's in response to Sarah Sigmund's daughter, and she's an Underdogs athlete. Okay,
Sprague,
yes.
43rd. She is okay.
Thanks, Jake.
Fikowski 49th. I didn't even see Vellner in the top 50.
Because he's not. He might not be in the top 100 either. He probably ended in the top 150.
Go over to the West. Colton Mertens in 9th. And, I don't see Vellner.
26.
Oh, 26th. Okay. All right, guys. Great show. Sevan, if you could sleep with anyone in the chat, who would it be?
Jake Azan.
No, I can't say who that is.
You can't say Jake Azan?
I could say Jake Azan, but I can't tell you who that really is.
Barry, the answer is it's top 40.
Look at Heidi. She. Okay. Looks like the leaderboard won't be complete for till the 29th, which is Monday. I'm guessing 5 p.m. We definitely can't stay on till then. Something happened to Berman.
Wait, what? Yeah, Leahy is in. Barry, he's still good.
I am going to go pee and get ready for it.
I don't know how you made it.
And I'm going to go to I got to figure out tomorrow's show. Tomorrow's show is going to be crazy. All right, Andrew Hiller, thanks for coming on. Oh shit. They rejected a workout because he missed a video. Oh, Berman. Wow.
Oh, they're talking about the same thing that happened to Van Halen, maybe.
Can you pull up Jake Berman and see if he's got a 0 somewhere? Jeez Louise.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness.
Jake Berman, TTT.
I might go get a haircut right now at Supercuts.
He's back in. They brought him back in.
Who, Berman? Oh,
Yeah.
they brought. Okay, that's what Halbum was saying. Oh, it's been fixed.
They fixed it.
Okay.
Hey, Jorge Fernandez is in. That means that he was in the 50s, so he's come all the way up from down there. Wow.
Wow. Good on him. I'd like to see him at the games.
I would too. I like Jorge. Taylor sitting at 33. Where was he before 30? He was at 34.
No,
So
was he that?
He's only moved up one spot. Did he get? Wait a minute. What's going on here? Nothing. His scores are the same.
How do you know if someone? How can you click? How do you know if someone's been penalized? Like, can you click on their
you
name
go to
and
help
see
in
it?
the document.
Oh, okay, so you can't just click on their name and see it.
No, that would be a cool feature, though.
All right.
Maybe they haven't really gotten to the East yet.
Oh
Do we
yeah,
know
shut up and Scribbles on today.
Oh, they're coming. Oh, Taylor's not going to be able to make that out alive. I bet he's a nervous wreck. So I don't know how Jorge's moved up so far, but Taylor's only gone up one spot.
Oh, shut up and
they're-
Scribble. Shut up and Scribble is on at 10:30 a.m. Oh, it's in 3 minutes.
Oh,
how come they have fucking such great thumbnails?
JR.
Definitely not. JR doesn't do thumbnails.
I think JR makes the thumbnails.
All right. So that show will be on in 3 minutes. Maybe we should hang out with you guys for a couple more minutes. I wonder what happens if they try to come on at the same time we're on the same channel. Can you have 2 live streams from one channel at the same time?
I don't know, but I'm going to say no. I don't know though.
Here's the link to their show.
Let's find out. I hate whenever I have the text thing pulled up on my screen and then it dings. I'm assuming that's what happened to you. It bugs me, and I got to get rid of my text.
Yeah. Do you guys hear that when I have texts come in?
Yeah.
No one normally texts on this phone. Well, what's going to be interesting is tomorrow you're going to hear a shitload of them come in if people want to be on the show. And I won't be able to take. So basically that number down there, 928-583-3903, that's the number you'll text if you want to come in and go to war with Taylor. Okay, in 1 minute, you'll be able to hear from Taylor Self and JR on the whole subject. Andrew Hiller, actually less than 1 minute. Thanks for doing this, dude. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
And we'll talk to you guys soon. Enjoy the show with JR and Taylor. I'm sure they're going to have some insights. It is going to be interesting, like Hiller said, to see, since Taylor, we have Andrew Hiller giving his perspective, being one of the judges, that his athlete got dinged. And now you're going to hear from one of the athletes who's in the top 40. Sweating fucking blood. You guys, I can't send you links already. People are already asking for links. Testing.
That's smart.
Okay. Oh, and then someone says I DM'd you about your subclips page. Okay, thank you.
Oh, this is a funny comment. Bike ruck run lift. I saw the HQ recommended that everyone use a judge who's completed the 2024 judges course. Yeah. Obviously, they're going to recommend that. But what does it mean when those that they trust at the highest level can't do it themselves?
All right. Shut Up and Scribble is live. Oh, I see them. They're live.
Oh, you can do it at the same time?
Let me send you a link. Talk to you later.
Wait a minute. Can we pull it up on this? Can we watch their stream on this stream?